I definitely hope that you will give us a shout out. You can find us at SimpliFunded.com. That is SimpliFunded.com. Today, we are talking all about your strategic plan for your real estate investing business, because this is truly a business. It is truly an opportunity for you to build wealth. And I used to be a business plan writer, believe it or not. And, it's so important for us to plan things out. Just have like a rough sketch. Nobody's saying that you should have the 40 to 50-page business plan. That is dead. But a one-page business plan can make you millions. A one-page business plan can get you 20 doors. A one-page business plan can help you determine the team members that you need in order to be successful. So today we are going to tackle this. We're going to talk about the 5 things that I think everyone should have in your strategic plan for your real estate investing business and ultimately, hopefully, portfolio. So question number 1 is, overall, what is your investment strategy and what are you buying? Are you buying to fix and flip? Are you buying to hold? Are you going to do a bit of both, where you may start off doing wholesaling and then ultimately move into buy and hold? Are you looking to do Section 8? Are you looking to do Airbnb? Are you looking to do long-term rentals, midterm rentals, renting out rooms, etc.? Really kind of digging down with regards to what our community likes to call what's your buy box, right? What is the thing that you are doing overall, and what are you buying overall, right? What's your ultimate goal? I had just spoke actually with somebody who says my ultimate goal is 20 doors. Like, that's what she wants, 20 doors. And we're talking about the first couple of properties that she's going to be buying. So many of you kind of want to think about that as well with regards to, what is your overall strategy? If anybody, whether it's a realtor, a lender, a potential bird dog, somebody with money, your husband, your wife, anybody said, what is this thing all about? What are you doing? What are you buying? Can you, within a sentence or two, succinctly say, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm buying? So that's overall. What is your overall goal? What are you buying? And also, what's your investing strategy? I'll give you another great example as well. I knew a woman in Alabama. She actually worked here in the Pentagon, but she was from Alabama originally. And her story was that she had a childhood friend in Alabama that was a general contractor, a GC, and he still lived in Alabama. And she worked at the Pentagon up here, and she knew all sorts of people at the Pentagon, right? So she came to me, and this is when I was writing business plans, actually. And her strategy was, she was going to find properties from people that only needed like minimal rehabbing. So kind of like putting lipstick on, right? It may need some paint. It may need a new carpet, but it, may need new appliances, but it didn't need any kind of major repairs. It was something that could be completed within 30 days. That was her whole kind of philosophy that she was looking to do. So she ended up, excuse me, she ended up doing these mail campaigns and other ways of finding deals. She would buy them. She would have and she had a line of credit with the bank. That was what I wrote the business plan for. So she had a line of credit with the bank. She bought the deals. She fixed them up within 30 days. She put a tenant in the properties. And then she came to the Pentagon with the people with money. And this is at the time when properties, it was like 10 grand to get in to a property. She would say to her coworkers, hey, I've got this property, it's cash flowing. Would you like to buy this property from me?" And she had a line of people who were like, "Yes, of course. We want to buy this cash flowing property for $10,000 down." And she had a relationship with the local bank as well. The banks knew the property. So she would basically usher them in, quote unquote, to the local bank. The individuals that she worked with at the Pentagon would put their money down, and then the local bank would finance the rest of the property, and people were coming into cash flowing properties. Well, her ultimate goal, though, was not to wholesale everything or fix and flip everything. She would wholesale two, keep one. Sell two, keep one. Sell two, keep one. Last time I spoke with her, it was a few years ago, she had a $2 million portfolio. She's probably doing even better now because she was I think in the Birmingham and Mobile, Alabama area. So that is how you want to be able to explain to people what it is you're doing, what it is you're buying. You can say, "I buy within a 50-mile radius of Reston, Virginia," or "I am buying land in order to build triplexes or fourplexes from the ground up," or whatever it is, kind of being able to easily describe to people what it is that you're buying so that when people come across what it is that you're looking for, they can say, "Oh, hey, I know Cheree, she's looking for that type of deal. I'm going to send it her way." So that's part one of your strategic plan. Part two of your plan is deciding if you want cash or cash flow. Cash or cash flow. So some people right now really need cash. Therefore, wholesaling is the way that you're going to go, right? Some people are really looking for cash flow, which means long-term buy and hold is the way that you're going to go. So kind of writing down, "Hey, I'm looking for cash right now. I'm looking to wholesale until I get $50,000 in the bank. So then I'm able to purchase a property for a long-term hold," or something like that. Like really getting clear what your strategy is and what your goal is so important with regards to these things. Sometimes, so people are looking for appreciation as well. So they will buy a property long-term hold. They don't expect to make any money on it from the rental income, but it could be in a specific area of town, or you know, it could be a property that is expected to appreciate. In fact, I was talking with a gentleman this morning about some property coming up in Maryland that they expect to appreciate significantly because of some economic development things that are happening in that area. So some people will do it for that as well. Of course, it's always best to make money when you buy. However, some people will speculate with regards to that and will be looking for the appreciation. So that's part two. So number one is, what are you buying? Are you buying single family houses? Are you buying duplexes? Are you buying multifamily? Um, you know, are you looking for cash? Are you looking for cash flow? That's number two. Number three is the target geographic area that you're looking to buy in. Are you looking to buy, again, within 50-mile radius of Reston, Virginia? I'm looking to buy, there's another gentleman that I know who buys in Front Royal. Those of you who know Mike Capello, that's his area that he's dominating right now as a wholesaler and a long-term hold purchaser, etc. So what's the target area? Number four is, how are you going to get deals? What's going to be your lead generation system for getting deals? Some people will, if you're doing the wholesale route, you will look at doing actively marketing in order to get those deals through the door. So if any of you follow Rob Chavez, who runs Grid, he was talking in his newsletter today about the yellow letter that one of his business partners sent out. And they sent it out to 2,000 people. I actually spoke with Mike about this. Sent it out to 2,000 people, got 30 phone calls responding saying, "Yes, I'm looking to sell my house." And they're going to close on 2 to 3 deals from this letter campaign. So sometimes you might do direct mail, sometimes you might drive for dollars, sometimes you might network in order to get deals through the door, sometimes you might leverage realtors. Um, and if you're looking for long-term buy and hold, you can again do the same thing. You can, buy a list of, so Mike, for example, bought a list of property holders with a lot of equity in their properties, right? Because that was the type of deals that he was looking for. Sometimes people buy lists of foreclosures um, or estate, estate issues, etc. Some people will network, right, in order to get deals through the door. If you're buying raw land, then maybe you are looking online at undeveloped land. Again, you could also go through a realtor and have them access the MLS in your area and figure out what properties could be great for you to get a deal for. I will say this, I would not suggest anybody, if you are serious about this as a business, as a real estate investing business, never have just one way of finding people. Never have just one way of finding people. And number 5 is your team. Who do you need on your team in order to reach your goals? Do you need, if you're a wholesaler, perhaps you need buyers, right? If you are fixing and flipping, you could need contractwant you could need funding. If everybody needs funding, I hope you come to SimpliFunded.com. But you may want to write a list down of who do I already have in my network? Who do I need in my network? And really trying to network within Grid, within other real estate investment groups, as well as just talking to people and building up that team. Real estate is a team sport. It is a team sport. So you want to definitely know people because your network in real estate investing is your net worth. They are inextricably linked, right? So with that, I'm going to stay on Zoom, but we're going to get off Facebook. Right now, I just wanted you all to be able to hear this overall on Facebook. We're going to stay on Zoom and we have some participants in here. So we're going to actually work on their investment strategies. Again, if you need money, SimpliFunded.com is the place to be. Definitely come to our website, or you can contact me by email, contact@simplifunded.com. All right. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care.